tried to.
Fashion
Get
star.
it off.
If
You
you
learn
would
from
say
the
your
best.
names and the name of the show into the microphones, please.
Surely.
And scoot in together.
Okay.
Baby, we're doing press together.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
I'm glad to be doing it with somebody.
Me too.
But what are we doing? Saying our names?
Saying your name and the name of your show into the microphone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Arkansas.
Oh, I love it. The southern accent.
I know, and yours comes out even stronger.
I know, when I hear it, I start to do
She'll
it.
be
She
saying
gets in the
Uh-huh.
vibe.
I do. Okay, I'm Jessica Simpson,
And I'm Elle Macpherson, and we're here for
fashion star.
ta-dam.
What's the most important thing that you would both like to see come out of this for the audiences?
Well, one of the things that I love about the show is that we're creating fashion for everyday women, all different body shapes and sizes, and all different sorts of pocketbooks that they can buy immediately online or in the stores straight after watching the show. So, you know, being involved in the show in real time is really important, and being part of the show, and you know, you can wear the winner every week.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like you have a personal stylist in a lot of ways, you know. You get to hear what the mentors think, you get to hear what the buyers think, and you really are like, okay, that's something that I want to be able to rock. Like, I want to wear that along with, you know, the models on, you know, on the stage. And everything is affordable and very accessible, and it is for all different body types, so that was fun. That was fun to encourage the designers to think middle America and really think a lifestyle brand.
Now, are you
Which is
mentoring?
really which Jessica does very well.
Are you mentoring or judging? Are there judges? Are the
There are
buyers
judges.
The
The
judge?
buyers are the judges. Thank God I am not.
Well, you do such a great job mentoring those, you know, the contestants with such grace.
Well, you know, constructive criticism is good. I can do that with a big smile or a giggle. But I'm not good at telling somebody that they're eliminated and have to go home. You know?
That's my job.
Yeah, she gets to do that.
Jessica, you've jumped into the fashion business with both feet, whether it's purses or, I mean, you've got a tremendous line. Was that something that was in the back of your mind all along, that would be ancillary to your career, or that would be the career?
No, I had no idea. I mean, I've loved fashion all of my life, but it wasn't really until I did Newlyweds and people were wanting to know what I was wearing in every episode, and you know, you saw people carrying around their Louis Vuitton that I took camping, or you know, like you see the impact that you can have on people's style. That to me encouraged the idea of making this brand and seeing how I can get out there and make what I wear very accessible. So that, I mean, I didn't know that it would ever end up being what it's become.
$1 billion business.
But I'm very blessed that it has been.
Elle, were you joking when you said you're the one who tells them to leave?
Well, I'm the
She's
liaison.
standing there with them.
I co-created, executive, produced, and host the program. So I'm the liaison between my brilliant, iconic mentors like Jessica, Nicole, and John, or the retailers H&M, Saks, Fifth Avenue, Macy's, the audience at home, or the 14 contestants, and all the other models that are presenting the runway collections. So I'm sort of like the maitre d' of the whole program, explaining to the audience, to the viewers at home, how they can buy, you know, the liaise between the mentors and the contestants. So it's been it was a really interesting job for me.
Do you have a catchphrase like Avita's saying, or don't call us, we'll call you, or don't let the
Well,
jury
there's a lot of
decide?
catchphrases.
I tend to say let's go shopping
Yeah.
a lot, because I think this program is really about buying and selling clothes. And the mistake that people make is it's a fashion program. Yes, it has fashion overtones, and we are talking about jeans and t-shirts and accessible products that people can wear, but really it's about buying and selling clothes and building a brand. And that's why having people like Jessica, who's built a billion-dollar brand, as a mentor is such a perfect choice for us.
Well, what about you mentioned that these were affordable clothing, and I guess I just don't think of Saks as being, you know, an average person's store to go shopping in.
Well, Saks has they have entry price point designer collections as part of their DNA of their store now, and H&M. I mean, I think H&M is very accessible.
Well, what on my planet, when you say that their prices are you know, affordable, what are we talking about the average person paying for, let's say, a pair of jeans or a T-shirt?
I think it's really important you watch the show and see how the show is presented and see if this is something that resonates with you.
I know personally that I sell at Macy's. The Jessica Simpson collection is at Macy's. So, my price point is, it's pretty reasonable. So the great thing about the show is that not just one garment is bought every show. I mean, a lot of these designers are selling their product, so Saks can buy something that they might think could be spruced up a little bit and fancier. They work with the designer to make it right for their store. But yeah, I mean, I think that they're keeping the price point. I don't know if it's all going to be the same.
No, the price point varies according to the distribution channel. And let's not forget, we're not talking about ball dresses. We're talking about T-shirts. So a T-shirt in H&M is something that I think most viewers at home are going to find interesting.
There are gowns, though.
There are gowns.
There are gowns.
There's
like towards the end, they have.
Yeah.
Because you want to see, you want to see the arc of who they are as
the
a
evolution
designer.
of the designer.
Ellen,
Now,
you
for
got
the
into a profession that has a longevity or a lifespan to it. There's you've defied that damn thing over and over and over again, and I'm wondering why you're the exception to the rule.
I don't know if I knew that I would bottle that and sell it. Listen, I've been really lucky. Yes, you're right. 30 years in the fashion industry is a long time, and it's been, it just gets better and more interesting for me. I'm able to diversify in many areas, from producing and hosting to design. My lingerie collection has been in business for 21 years. I've been able to do television shows. I did Friends and made movies and worked for Sports Illustrated, and I've had a very varied career. My motivation has been to keep myself interested and to be involved as possible in everything I do. So perhaps that is one of the ingredients for longevity. I think it's about discipline, commitment, and love of passion for what I do, and curiosity. I always want to try something new, and I'm courageous in that I often do things that I don't know how to do. I try it at least, and I think that keeps me keeps me motivated.
How do
So-
you stay
Ambitious in your own
youthful? How do you
career.
stay so youthful?
I know, look at her.
Children! I have 2 boys. I have a 14-year-old son and a 9-year-old son, and I'm a single mother, and I live in London, and I laugh a lot, and that's my secret.
And she surfs.
And I surf
Do you
very
really?
well.
Do you really surf?
I surf. I have a 12-foot longboard, so I'm old school, and I have a lot of fun.
2 teenage boys just makes the house smell bad. How does it make you look
No, I
good?
have one teenage boy, and that's half the house smells bad. And then I have one 9-year-old who complains about it, and tries to clean it up.
Just to clarify on the show, so each week there's a winning designer who has an item that goes up for
More
sale.
than one.
Oh, really?
A
Yeah.
line.
Often there's more than one.
And one is thrown out.
The one, like, if you're not bought that episode, you're up for elimination.
Gotcha. So at the end of the day, at the end of the series, there's a winner.
Yes.
And what does that winner get?
The winner has it's a $6 million value
Huge.
prize.
Yeah.
So a $2 million capsule at H&M, a $2 million capsule at Macy's, a $2 million capsule at Saks Fifth Avenue. Different garments. So it's like a little mini collection that will be available at those 3 retailers. I mean, it's a huge prize.
And does he get or does that person get like a Fashion Week show? I mean, so we see the whole collection at one time, or is it just done over?
Well, what I find really interesting about this program when you watch it is that every week you'll see a fashion designer do their runway show. So they get to show their show as if that's, Paris Fashion Week, even though that's not the same type of clothes. By the end of the show, we put everything together, the remaining contestants, and you see the body of work that they have created, and you see
And they
sort
have
of
to
the
do a
form.
lot.
They have a lot. I mean, Jessica was there with them. Those guys were working around the clock, but not making a dress out of a paper bag. They were doing a full, well-rounded collection that these different retailers could buy.
Great, thank you.
Jessica, any do you have any men's?
Yes, we
material
do.
that you-
Yeah, the men's. There's a couple contestants that make it like really close to the end that are they're great men's designers, and of course, they also do women's as well. But there's a lot of really good men's stuff, and they have John Barbados to mentor them. I mean, that's you can't ask for anybody better than John Barbados to make something look cool, hip, and accessible. Like, so the men's stuff, I think guys are going to watch it and want to buy the stuff as well. So you can watch with your ladies.
Jessica, before you go, you've got to be on cloud 9 now. This is an exciting time.
It is
for
a
you.
very exciting
And look
time
how
for
beautiful
me.
she is.
She does look
She
great.
looks
I carried
so
mine in my
beautiful.
butt. You look fantastic. You know?
Well, I was just telling Elle I can't keep a pedicure anymore because I'm like in my heels and I'm so heavy and I'm like top heavy and leaning forward that there's no keeping my nail polish on my toes anymore. So, but yeah, no, it's fun, you know, like if I have a craving, I indulge. I mean, this is the time to do it, but really I haven't started the nursery, you know, we're finding out the sex but not saying anything about it. So it's all new, it's all fun, it's exciting,
And you're turning it into a business as well.
yes, I'm doing a maternity line, so that comes out in February actually.
And it's
where
funny
it's
because
coming out soon.
I did the same thing when I was pregnant with my son. I couldn't find a great maternity bra.
I wear your maternity
Do
bras,
you?
by the way.
I have to
yes.
send you some.
Please do. I bought them at a Pea in the Pod.
No.
So is there a necessity you guys actually did? You guys actually started your maternity lines because of pregnancy?
Absolutely.
Because you
couldn't-
know what you want
and
and
you
you
can't
can't
find
find it. But then if you have the ability to make it, why not?
Jessica, was it hard to get your items in the stores? What was that process like? Because there's so much out there now.
Well, we have a great business with Macy's, and we really do listen to what Macy's wants from the collection. I mean, we sell to a lot of different stores and people, but you know, Macy's is definitely one of our biggest. But I think that just when you have something that's selling great, keeping it out there and not always trying to do the new inventive creative thing that might be shocking. But I mean, there are ways to set trends, but also make them relatable, not too fashion forward, because that can definitely not be accessible to a lot of people.
Have you
I'm
thought
afraid
about a
our
baby
time is
collection?
up.
Yes, we've definitely thought about a baby collection. I could see it going there for sure. Why not? I'm definitely going to want to dress my baby up in really cute clothes.
And she's got great taste.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bill, I
Yeah.
have never seen a woman wear a Rolex Daytona before.
Oh, I love my
I am
Rolex
stunned.
Daytona.
I am
Been
stunned.
wearing it for 20 years.
Have you really? I love a 62, 63. I have.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I
For
love
both
it.
years.
This is
Oh, that's
the
beautiful
Prince.
too.
It's a Rolex Prince. It's the
Yeah.
only square watch Rolex has ever made.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
And you're a watch buff.
I am. I've got
Good to see.
70.
No, he's a pickpocket.